I'm good. I'm good. Just been trying to do this whole transition into different house and all this stuff. What's the first thing I want to talk about? I'm not doing no more of this arguing with anyone on live. For the last 2 weeks of me arguing with people on live has just put me bare headache that I don't necessarily need. You feel me? Someone decided to message me off a fake account and they put my address up. And I just want to say something, yeah? You see, if I felt like I was unsafe, I wouldn't be here. There's a reason why I feel safe and comfortable in my home. You feel me? So it will never be a situation where I'm going to run, I'm going to hide. Everyone knows where I live. Well, not everyone, but who needs to know? But you lot send around my address. Okay, who's going to come here? So that's not an issue to me. That's number one. Number two, I'm moving, so I'm back and forth. I'm still going to be in this house, and I'm still going to be at my new house. But no one's going to come here. So just know that the whole posting people's address stuff is sneaky, because it's like, before all of this, everyone knew where I live. No, they're posting my old address where I live now. But no one's not going to run up. So things like that I don't pity. And as I said, like, I'm comfortable. No, it's not my new address. No one don't know my new address, apart from my mum. So I'm comfortable where I live for a reason. So just know that. And if you're streetwise and you understand what I'm saying without me having to talk too much, just repeat it one more time. I'm comfortable where I lay my head at night for a reason. Disrespectfully. So, yeah, man. It's not a problem. I'm not at fair. I'm comfortable here for a reason. So, anyone that feels like they're going to walk outside this door, they're not going to go home. And that's not with me having to call the police and do all of this fuckery. It will never happen. I don't call the police. I called the police once, and that was when I got rushed by 3 people while I was pregnant. That's coward movement. So that's about it. Because we only do that for niggas that feel like it's okay to put their hands on women. But what I'm saying to you is, in this house, flat 7, I'm comfortable. So anybody that feels like they want to come here, come. So it's not an issue. Just understand that. And the more and more some of you start to deep that, is the more and more you lot will tread carefully when it comes to me. People want to do this social media badness. Then when it comes to real like havoc, no one's not on it. So it's not an issue. As I said, and I'll repeat it one more time. You see, in this nice double bed with these clean sheets and these TVs on this wall in this house, smart TVs, Samsung. In this house, we're comfortable. Yeah? So that can't frighten nobody. Yeah? So I will say it again. For the people that's streetwise and very smart, I'm comfortable where I lay my head at night. No pressure. And that is it. Yeah? If you want to come and sleep over, just ask. But as I said, comfortable. I'm fine. Yeah? Cool. Number 2, as I said, people need to understand, yeah, there's a difference between stating facts and a diss track. I don't need to make no diss track and diss people false information and diss people with lies and cuss out people and call them names. I'm just going to hit you with facts and keep it moving. And that's what hurts people the most. So when you understand it from that point of view, you understand. So where do we go from here? Yeah? Understand the art of war. As I said, I'm not a rapper. And this is the first and the last time I will ever be making a track. But yeah, literally, no one's frightening no one. That's the thing, like, if I ever talk about something on social media, or I ever talk about beating anyone's ass and things like that, I don't just state these things for social media. There's things that can justify what I'm on. I'm a 26-year-old woman. I'm not a kid. Yeah? Even the fact that all of this is going on right now, I'm not gonna lie, it is quite sad you get, because these are once people that was in my face and that was my friend. You get what I mean? So it's quite sad that it's gotten to this, because people are so in this clout and social media thing. But if it's up, it's up. If it's here, it's here. Simple as that. Yeah. It's just scary, because when I was in Raging Doll's face, because remember, she takes drugs, and I don't say these things. For example, let's talk on this. When I'm talking about Raging Doll taking drugs, because Rachel's mom called Lani while we was in the villa and told Lani that she wants her daughter to come home. She's scared for her daughter. Yeah? So, this is a little girl that came to Croatia with Molly pills in her pussy and didn't even have the chance to show her real personality or her real character, because she wanted to do this acting bad stuff only to get beaten up in the villa like 2-3 times. So the fact that she's even coming for me is crazy, because when she cut up her foot with bare glass, I was literally like the mummy of the house in UK Badderz. I was sitting there and I was taking the glass out of her foot and helping her, you know? And because you want to be another lapdog, you're doing all of this on social media. And I'm letting her, because when I was running up on Rachel the other day, when I was in Croatia, when I went to them lot's villa, she ran away from me. When she saw me sit in the car when I pulled up, she ran in the house. So this is why I can't, when you sit down and you just hold a meds on certain things, I can't sit here and argue with someone that wouldn't even argue with themselves. It's just a bunch of freaks. It's just a clown house and it's a bunch of weirdos. Yeah? That's literally all that it is. If you think for a day in your life, someone like me, Valentina Nevera fucking Diamond Robinson, is going to be scared of any of these girls that have been named and any of these wannabe girls that have been named on social media, just do your background check that I've run up on, you know? Run up on this one, I ran up on that one, had this one on my face, didn't want no war. And so it's just mad to come on social media and do all of this. And that's fine. But just for a little while, I'm going to play the game that they want to play and call it a day. Because regardless, some of us still go to the same parties. We see each other. Nothing happens. Everybody wants to talk. Everyone wants to hold a meds. Everybody wants to come on this, we're big people now and all this type of stuff. People will do this fucking on social media and then come on social media and talk about how they're going to beat up this, they're going to stab up this, they're going to do that. You don't see that? I'm fine. Since I've come back from Croatia, it's just been bare police that's calling my phone, because these lot keep reporting me to the police. So that's why when these things are being done on social media, I just sit back and laugh. So it's not an issue. And I just want to state that I will never make it out as if, oh, I'm this big bad girl that can fight the world. Bro, there's going to be someone one day that will lick me down. But let me tell you something. I'm just one of them gal picking that I will war you. Simple. I will war you and keep it moving. And the more and more people understand that, you get the drift. I'm not one of these people that I pull hair and scratch people. I like to leave people in pools of blood. But yeah, this is what people need to understand. I don't just talk for no reason. But I fooled myself because I came on social media talking way too much over the last couple of years. As I said, people's badness don't need no validation. So just know that everything that's been started on social media, I always end it. So yeah, the more and more people understand that, we'll all be alright. Social media is just a persona where people put on different personalities and people put on different characters to act. That's all that people do. And this is why it's scary coming filter my comments. Are you telling me to filter them? I don't filter comments. Yeah, so this is why, and the reason why I'm saying that is because, let's go back a bit, yeah? You see when we was in UK Badderz, right? Rachel, Raging, or whatever she calls herself, because there's nothing dollish about her, because real dollies don't take drugs. So if you're a mash dolly, just say you're mash. When I sat down at the table with Raging, obviously because I'm a bit older than her, I was talking to her about her behaviour when we first went into the villa. Yeah? And I was just telling her, like, when we do this TV show thing, like, just be yourself, be a natural character, let it flow. Because the most that I know about Raging is the fact that she just scams people when they're booking an apartment to go to Croatia. Yeah? So anyways, I sat down with this girl while she was high off whatever she was high off. And I said to her, like, just be yourself. And she was cool. Like, she was very quiet. Like, she's very timid. She doesn't talk too much. But it's just mad how when the camera started rolling, this girl just does the most, you know? So that's why it's like, because she's a little girl to me, I can't take gal pitney that don't even know how to wipe their pussy properly with a piece of tissue. So, yeah, just understand that, like, these are girls that was running away from me. Not running towards me, not trying to beef me. These are girls that was running away. Yeah? These are girls that, when you first stepped into the villa, all of this havoc with Raging started because of the fact that she's nasty. You were sharing a room with the girls in the villa and you left blood on the toilet seat because she was on her period wearing thongs. You left blood on the toilet seat. You had your dirty knickers on the floor. And because of the fact that before the camera started rolling, because she was approached about it, she didn't like the fact that she didn't like that shame. She didn't like that, you know? So the girls in the house, they didn't like that. And it's like when you're talking to young girls and trying to make them understand that, bro, you need to sort this out. They want to get mad. They want to get... The next day in the villa, the second day when we woke up, one of the production team members had to go to Raging Doll's room and check her pulse because she was not waking up because she was high off Molly. Yeah? And this is all happening from the first day. She almost got my brethren C in problems with the police at the airport because you're doing bare fuckery in the airport. Cool. Then we've gotten into the villa and it's like you won't calm down. But then when you deep that someone is high, there's only so much you can do when someone is high off drugs. Do you get? Rachel's mum all contacted Lani, threatening Lani. We're like, but this is something that your daughter's putting on herself. Do you get?